You gotta aim all the way up. You good down there, Axe? I got bands in the coop. Bustin' at the boop. Bada bop. Bada bop. Me? I'm up here. Well, I was below you, but I'm up here. I'm up here up top with you now. Send it down. Copy that, Captain. Ouch. Can you come to me? Can you come to me, Kukui? I can't send it down. It won't let me. Oh, actually, hold on. All right, watch this. Yeah, I got a sniper. I need one. Got an archer though. You got another guy to the right over here somewhere in the fucking parking lot. Get on that elevator and come up.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. This one fielded at the 5.
One of them just shot a sensor dart. Who got engineer? I can't see it.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ours going now.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Instruction.
Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
I want a sniper,
yeah,
but
shit. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
That's what I got to argue
right now. You have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Sniper, man. How was work today, Act?
47. A first down carry by Elliott. Oh, good move. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
This man took the elevator. They above us, so they
Second down.
They went up. They went up.
Into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Oh. Long down.
Here you go. Hey, we're going right there. We're going right there.
The give is to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Yeah, that's me shooting.
A loss of a full 3 yards.
He's on top of the parking garage. I ain't trying to get finished. What the hell? See, look. There it goes.
Now on second down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. Touchdown, Cowboys.
See, just fucking come to me next time. That's why I'm not trying to get finished.
On the season, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years,
and I shot this bitch in the head multiple times. He got no armor, bruh.
But it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
First carry for Darius Geis. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
God.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Gun! Now let's go!
Looking to throw. And able to find Green. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. On first down, this is Geis. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39! Detroit!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll check it down to Geis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Geis with the carry on second down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
And out now come the Cowboys. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. This is caught inside the 15. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Elliott. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Take 47. Under.
He'll get it up the middle. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
This dude is so ugly, bro.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the 1st down.
Off to Geis on the screen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
3 down.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Watch tight end's right. Set. 319. Gun.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Set. Green 39.
It's Geis on the counter. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
Now back to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. First catch for Bryant. He's got a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Set. 319.
They'll set up a throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Jonathan Hankins. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6. A first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Damn, there's a lot of people over here. Yes, man, your garage.
They run with Geis. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And there's an armor on the roof. 2 armors on the roof.
46. Here we go, 46.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And this is incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Crawling weird.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Prescott again. And he rifles one incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, 48. 26.
Prescott from the gun. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Anderson in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Would I get blown up with something or something?
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Now here's Johnson. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Let's go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gained?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard is going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Prescott to throw this time. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it,
oh, we got company.
Right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down,
I'm
you got to try
window.
and find something.
I'm getting the
Nothing
window.
available there for him.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Now let's go. 319. 319. Gone.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
This your gun.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Bryant. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now a toss. This is Geis. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I'm behind you, Kukui.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back-to-back running plays, putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up?
Like a boom I had. Like a boom I had waiting for you. Like a boom. Kaboom.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Taco Charlton in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
That's a sniper you got? Let me get that sniper.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Please. Give me that trauma kit. Give me that trauma kit. Give me that trauma kit.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
47. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
A give to Elliott. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Level 2 on.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
47.
They go to Elliott again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No
people
gain,
down low at the dam.
And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
Ooh,
they
I
need
got
just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
I got a backpack over here. Tactical Hades.
The shotgun, it's Prescott. He finds
Coleman. Already got a tactical Vesper.
And that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Or Spitfire. And they had a 4-time scope on it.
It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Got a tactical Spitfire. Yes, sir.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
There.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tyrone Crawford. With a great push up front, he picks up the sack and a loss
I need
of
new
8.
scope. I don't want this 4 times. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What the hell am I gonna do with it? What the hell am I gonna do with it 4 times?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Dude, this auto sprint gonna get me killed.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more
across the
involved.
earth.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Prescott. And he comes back with 1 complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Well, I know people downstairs in the dam.
A field goal try
And they're
for
probably
the
gonna camp it out
Cowboys. He'll
for
have the win
forever.
at his back here in the 4th quarter. And his kick is indeed good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
The roughing the
Yeah,
kicker
Malone
call on
gonna
4th
get a
down.
count no
One
more.
big break leads to a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Oh, there's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less. Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can hunker down and get it done.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
I didn't even know there was a back.
Going to 53. Here we go, 47. 46.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
What are you doing?
And this has been a familiar sight all
Guy right here, you
afternoon as they
idiot.
Stop him behind the line.
And I saved your life.
Yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week
Yeah, I'm
makes.
not saving your life
He ran
again.
pretty much
Next time, when your
wild,
ass
didn't he?
die.
Did
Fuck
pretty much
that.
what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Did he drop immediately, or you had to
That was
finish him?
certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, maybe said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick is good. And they will
I got an
stretch the
ABR over
lead
here if
down
somebody
to
want it.
17-3. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time,
why is my
got
shit
points.
doing that?
So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So out now come the Redskins. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch.
Oh, yeah, there's some guys
That
above
great
us right
diving
now.
play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A
Somewhere you
loss of a
should be.
full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down.
All right, come on, Casey.
Back to throw here. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jonathan Hankins in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
What are you talking about? I don't know. I know there's guys above us, and I ain't trying to have my head sticking out so they can shoot down on it.
Clock running, third down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
On play action, they'll throw. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they'll start out with great field position.
Why are they only shooting at me? Like, I'm the only person you've ever seen in your whole entire life.
They'll run with it.
We need to get down from here. Something, get inside, something.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop them behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys.
Y'all stop wasting y'all bullets and get on somewhere.
And they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Zeke with a shake and bake. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
I got a sniper. Can you
I guess he was
take their
saving his
head
best
off?
for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this
No, that's
late
all
in
right.
the game.
That's all right. Let's just get high ground.
Big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Under. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47.
Wish there was a sniper in here. That'd be better.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott.
Last time I had a sniper.
Not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard.
Last time I had a sniper, I got like 7 kills.
Bottom line, they want to keep this
All
clock
off sniper
rolling,
shots.
so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
We got 4 down, 4
I
down.
don't play solos.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. This is caught. Watkins. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him
As far as we can
inbounds.
go.
Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to
As
have
far as
something
we can go
bigger
right here.
downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Time for a break.
I got
To finish
level
this
2
one
armor in
off
here.
After this.
Here we go, 1, 8.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Took that cluster grenade. Wish you had a sniper
Second and
though.
goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
I wasn't paying attention. I just got a cluster grenade.
Hey, 47. Start that over there. Start that.
Nah, he ain't had no scopes actually. Another drop in that.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Above.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
They shot somewhere from above. Oh, I do got a 4-time scope on this gun I got actually. Who got a 3 times?
17.
Take this
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback.
Whoever got a 3 times can take this 4 times. I don't need it.
And this one is right through. And
Hurry
that'll
up,
push
don't stop
the
at the
lead up
field.
to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change
Outside our
that
door.
channel.
Outside our door.
Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, Bill?
The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play.
I got an outlaw now.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's going to let it fly and nearly picked off.
Oh, my God, it's stuck.
A defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away, and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25,
Hold
second
on.
and 10.
You get that trauma kit. You take it.
Set. Blue 90.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Gotta get that question grenade. All right, where's it at? Oh, I see it.
Back to throw. Jordan Reed has it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
All right, we're at.
They'll set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
God,
that's what I do.
Wise beyond
That's what I do. That's what I do.
So for the Cowboys, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in week 7. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I took all that guy's armor though with that outlaw. His teammates suck. Try to come up from behind me. That didn't work out. Y'all like that heel? I don't know what I did, but I did a heel. I did a heel cancel shot. I don't know how I did that, but that was kind of cool. I was healing and then I stopped and started shooting. Bye.